Hi, this is Esser, and this is my HIP Spotlight.
I love you, but I don't know how to tell you that. I love you, but I don't know how to tell you.
And I think I always wanted to make sure that I was critiquing my own music. I think that line, "I love you, love is no excuse for bad art," was a kind of warning to me not to just think my music was great just because I liked it, or just because I was passionate about it. I didn't set out to try and gauge that anyway. I wanted to make the music I wanted to make, and if people liked it, then they liked it.
I tell you that I'm breaking in half when love is no excuse.
Over in the UK, we've been touring with the Kaiser Chiefs for a bit, and we put out a couple of singles, and stuff started getting busy, and then we just toured loads. We played some really good festivals. Yeah, it's been going great. In between, really, whenever I'm in the studio, you write these songs and then you want to get them out and you want people to hear them and you want to play them in front of people, and then when you're out on tour for a long time, it's like you want to get back in the studio and do stuff, so you have to try and, just try and get the balance right, really. And when I'm out on the road, I try and get some studio time sometimes and keep writing and stuff like that, so that I'm not just doing the touring thing the whole time. When I was growing up, we were listening to hip-hop records and electronic music and kind of hearing these sounds and wanting to find out where they came from. And so people were sampling like old jazz records or 50s records or really old stuff. And so I'd go back and try and find out where those samples came from. Or I'd go to charity shops and look at records and pick up stuff just by the covers, because they were so cheap, and go back home and listen to them. So you'd find out about this kind of, right across the spectrum. And when I was at college, I was studying music at college as well for a bit, and I just thought I wanted to hear as much different music as possible. So I just went to the library and just got CDs out by the cover and just went back and just kind of got into it like that, really. I Love You was like the first proper song that I wrote, the first kind of complete song, and it was almost like, I kind of feel like it was a blueprint for the rest of the stuff, really. It was like, I had this idea of writing really concise, to the point pop songs, and so I just thought that the idea of "I love you" is this simplest kind of, most forward way of just saying that, really was a good place to start. So that's what it came from. It's kind of one of those things that you think is a good idea and you want to do it at the same time. It's kind of something you don't want to do, It's kind of a bit gross. It's based on this, it's kind of loosely based on this guy called Martin Creed, did these performance videos where these people just walk up and try and make themselves sick by sticking their fingers down their throat and then just walk off again. And it was kind of, I think the idea of, that line, "Love is no excuse for bad art," it was almost meant to be like a mock kind of art piece. Hi, this is Esser. Thanks for hanging out with me. You can find out more about me on Esser HQ. Thanks. Bye.